I got a phone call from Shawn McHenry. He said he had a really special fish to talk about in our koi discussions video this week. Let's go inside and see what he has in store for us. Shawn.
Eric!
Awesome to see you, man.
Great to see you, man.
I love these koi discussions.
They're the best.
Okay, you told me you have this amazing koi. I'm here to see it. Tell me about it.
So I have with us today about, I think, an 8-year-old Nogami Taisho Sanke.
Okay.
My customer, very special customer of mine, asked for a very, very special fish, and I have it.
It's for a koi show, is that right?
It is, it is. It's coming up this weekend, and this fish is an 83 centimeter, so around 34 inch.
She's
Sanke.
big, she's big.
And not only is she big, but she's beautiful.
Let's get her in a bowl.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. She's so big, she doesn't even come close to fitting in my net.
She's a monster.
All right, so obviously she's huge, right?
Yeah.
We can see that. But that's not what makes her special. What makes her special is that she's huge and she still has all the qualities of a young baby fish. Like her white is pure milk. I mean, it's just smooth, it's silky.
Well, you say just as if she was a young fish, so how old is she?
She's around 8 years old.
8.
And her red is that nice deep red.
Right.
A lot of times older fish, they get sort of, that orange sort of fades away and it becomes a real grimy orange. And we can see the black on here is, it's
like ink.
Yeah, it's like ink, and it's still coming up. So again, it's as if this fish was just a 2 or 3 year old fish, but really
massive.
It's massive.
Right, because, you know, from what my understanding is usually 3 to 5 years, maybe 7 years, they might finish out.
Correct.
Not the case with this
Not
fish.
the case with her at all.
And that's rare, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the most difficult thing is to get fish to have that red climax, the white climax, and the black climax all at the same time. And it'll do that sometimes, but it'll be when the fish is this big, right? In order to get this crescendo to happen on such a massive fish, it's, I mean, highly unlikely. I mean, like one in a billion sort of chance. 1 in a million? 1 in a billion.
A billion.
Absolutely. It's
yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely so rare. And you just look at the skin quality here. Look how it just like shines. So obviously she's a huge, beautiful 32-inch fish, but what makes her so interesting is the dynamic qualities she has. She has an awesome pattern. We have this really interesting face pattern here, and then boom, boom, boom. Nice, actually 4 steps. If you look at it, it's actually 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty awesome to find a 5-step kohaku, right?
No doubt, no doubt.
And then put black on it and make it a sanke. She has absolutely perfect conformation. Usually when fish are this big, you start to see little crinks in their body, whether maybe they had a bad spawning one year.
Oh, right.
And so they have this long spine that gets out of place. She's absolutely perfect straight. And that's to me, one of the most important things about caring for a fish and admiring its conformation. Mm-hmm. Then the red, the white, and the black have all sort of climaxed all at the same time. And to get that to happen is just so rare. And to have it happen on such a large fish. It's like all these cool things come together at the same time to make just absolute beauty.
Yeah. And did they start spawning her at what age? I mean, she's been spawning for them, of course, right?
No, not at all. No,
really?
She's just been a showfish. Not a showfish, but just in his mud ponds growing. So he hasn't used this as a breeder at all.
Very interesting to know.
I've actually gotten a couple guys already who have seen this fish who are interested in.
I'll bet.
Once she retires, putting her out to pasture and seeing what kind of eggs she can produce.
So Shawn, this is really interesting to me. I didn't realize that if the breeder sees the potential for a grand champion, they do not want to breed her. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They do not want to breed until. Why is that?
Well, there's several things going on. Believe it or not, a breeder typically isn't the most beautiful fish. What we're looking for in breeding, and every koi breeder in Japan has a different opinion on what's a good male-female breeder, but they're often looking for the volume of eggs that she can carry and certain traits in their bloodline. This fish is a show fish, so its main purpose is complete, like, absolute beauty. So if you were to breed it and she were to lose some scales or get bruised or get stressed, you know, breeding's a pretty stressful thing, and we don't want this fish to see any stress ever.
You went to get this fish. You went looking for this fish.
I went hunting for her.
Hunting.
Right.
So your client says, I want to be in a show. I want a chance to win.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so I'm actually judging a koi show in Japan, the Nagaoka no Gyosai, and I'm a judge, right? Pretty cool. And we're going through here, and we go to pick our champion, right? I vote for this fish. This fish and another kohaku end up getting right around the same amount of votes, right? We go back and we have to re-vote, so we try to get one that has a majority, a significant majority. And the breeder, Nogami-san, he bred this sanke. Well, it turns out he also bred the kohaku. So this guy, no matter what, is going away winning grand champion and reserve grand champion.
Right.
He's also a judge at this show. And he's like, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Both of my fish are gonna win. I'm a kohaku breeder.
Yes.
I think that kohaku looks better. How about you guys? And so of course, a couple other guys start voting for the kohaku.
Right.
And the kohaku actually wins grand champion. But if you ask me, in my opinion, this sanke was the best fish at the show.
Right. So she took reserve at that big show.
Yeah, which was great for me, because if this was grand champion, she would have cost me a lot more money.
And your client, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Wow, she's really special. Shawn, this is stressing me out just seeing her in the bowl. Let's let her go. I don't want her in the bowl anymore.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
How much does she weigh?
Too much, man. Too much.
That was awesome, man. Dude, I feel really honored that you called me to come and see this fish.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't let a fish... It's very rare that a fish like this comes to America, and I knew you'd love it, so I had to have you out here to check her out.
You know, it's like the art. This is like the Van Gogh of the, of the koi. That's what we're talking about. That's why we're doing these koi discussion videos, to expose people to the true beauty behind that.
Yeah.
Real treasure, man. Thank you very much.
No problem, man.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
Wow, what an amazing koi. It's not every day you get to be that close to a $60,000 koi. Special thanks to Shawn McHenry and Mystic Koi for having us out. I'm Eric Triplett, the Pond Digger. Thanks for watching.